Have you ever taken a moment to really look at the clasp on your necklace or bracelet? That small metal fastener holding everything together is more than just a simple hook. It's a clever piece of engineering designed for security, convenience, and durability. One clasp type in particular stands out in the world of jewelry: the lobster clasp. Named for its resemblance to a lobster's claw, this little mechanism is one of the most widely used fasteners on necklaces, bracelets, anklets, and even keychains. But have you ever wondered why lobster clasps are so popular, especially in chains? Well, today we're diving deep into the reasons behind this tiny, often overlooked design marvel and why it's become the go-to solution for securing our jewelry. Let's explore right here on History of Simple Things. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is a lobster clasp? A lobster clasp is a spring-loaded mechanism that opens and closes using a small lever. When you press the lever, a small metal gate opens, allowing you to hook it onto a jump ring or another part of the chain. When you let go, the internal spring causes the gate to snap shut, securely holding the chain in place. Its shape often resembles a lobster's pincer or claw, hence the name. The design might seem simple, but it's actually a brilliant blend of function and form. So why do manufacturers and jewelers favor lobster clasps over other types of fasteners? There are several key reasons. First and foremost, lobster clasps are incredibly secure. One of the biggest concerns with jewelry, especially chains, is the risk of them falling off. Imagine wearing a sentimental gold necklace or a valuable bracelet and losing it simply because the clasp failed. Lobster clasps address this issue with their spring-loaded mechanism that locks in place and doesn't open unless deliberately triggered. This reduces the risk of accidental openings, making them a reliable choice for expensive or meaningful jewelry. In comparison to other types of clasps, like spring rings, toggle clasps, or magnetic fasteners, lobster clasps tend to stay shut under stress and movement, offering peace of mind to the wearer. Another important reason for the widespread use of lobster clasps is their durability. These clasps are typically made of sturdy metals such as stainless steel, sterling silver, gold, or even titanium. This makes them highly resistant to wear and tear, corrosion, and physical stress. The simple mechanical structure, with minimal moving parts, also ensures that there's less chance of malfunction over time. As a result, lobster clasps can last for years, if not decades, with little maintenance. For jewelers, this means fewer returns or complaints from customers. And for wearers, it means not having to constantly worry about repairs or replacements. Convenience is another huge factor in their popularity. Lobster clasps strike a good balance between being secure and easy to use. While they do require a bit of dexterity, especially when fastening them one-handed behind your neck, they're still manageable for most people. Some newer designs even include larger levers or ergonomic shapes that make them easier to open and close. For many, lobster clasps are a familiar and trusted mechanism. Their ease of use makes them ideal for daily wear, which is why you often see them on casual and formal jewelry alike. Design flexibility also plays a major role in why lobster clasps dominate the chain market. These clasps come in various sizes, shapes, and finishes, allowing jewelers to match them seamlessly with different types of chains. Whether you're designing a dainty gold necklace or a chunky silver bracelet, there's a lobster clasp that will suit the piece both functionally and aesthetically. Some even come adorned with decorative elements or engravings, turning the clasp itself into a subtle design statement. This versatility makes them an all-purpose solution in the jewelry industry. Let's also not forget the cost-effectiveness of lobster clasps. From a production standpoint, they are relatively inexpensive to manufacture, especially at scale. Their mass appeal and standardized design mean that jewelry makers can purchase them in bulk, reducing overall production costs. At the same time, customers benefit from lower prices without sacrificing quality or reliability. It's a rare win-win scenario in the world of product design, affordability and functionality packed into a tiny component. Now, while lobster clasps are widely appreciated, they are not without their downsides. Some people, especially those with arthritis or limited hand mobility, might find them tricky to operate. Their small size and the need to pinch the lever can pose a challenge. But as technology and design continue to evolve, we're seeing modifications and variations that address these issues. For instance, larger clasps, magnetic-assisted lobster clasps, or versions with tab levers are being introduced to make them more accessible. The point is, even with these limitations, the industry continues to innovate while keeping the core lobster clasp mechanism intact. There's also the element of tradition and customer expectation. Over the years, lobster clasps have become so deeply associated with high-quality chains that many consumers expect them by default. It's a form of design convention that reinforces brand trust. Much like how we expect certain buttons on electronics or zippers on jackets, the lobster clasp has earned its place through consistent performance and familiarity. Lobster clasps have become the standard choice for securing chains, not because of one singular reason, but rather a combination of factors. They are secure, durable, versatile, cost-effective, and generally easy to use. They've stood the test of time by offering practical benefits to both jewelers and wearers. As small as they are, lobster clasps play a big role in ensuring that our favorite pieces of jewelry stay where they belong, safely around our necks, wrists, or ankles. So the next time you clip on a necklace or fasten a bracelet, take a second to appreciate the clever little clasp doing all the heavy lifting behind the scenes. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.